This is my 5th episode, and today's topic is going to be self-healing with visualization. This topic is a little controversial. Some people either don't believe that's possible to self-heal with your mind. Some people believe it's possible, but they don't have the focus or attention span to make it work for them. And then there's a lot of people that totally understand it and believe in it because they too, like myself, have used it. Now even scientists can't deny the fact of healing with your mind. There's been plenty of research and studies done over the past decades trying to get to the bottom of this and how visualization and your imagination and even prayer, you don't have to be religious to pray. It's the energy and the power of love that you're putting forth, that you're sending to another person, is what makes it possible. And that's why prayer can be so powerful, regardless if you're religious or not, because you are sending off positive energy. And what are we all, everybody? We're energy. And love is the most powerful energy and vibration. I went to a lecture. The scientist was talking about healing with the mind and all of the studies and research and how he spent the last 2 decades trying to figure out how this works when he knew so much about it and he's made it work for himself. What he was talking about was that we all vibrate at a certain frequency, and there's different frequencies. Hate, jealousy, depression, sorrow, all of those frequencies are at a 100. So everything more than that, the more positive we are, the more positive we think and get, we're a little bit higher. I believe there's 700 or 800 is the highest vibrational frequency that someone could live at. And, someone like the Dalai Lama, the great Buddha, Jesus Christ, if you believe in him, somebody like Wayne Dyer, who just passed away recently. It was so sad. He was a wonderful, wonderful man. He was rated number 3 on the great inspirational speakers of the world, number 2 being Eckhart Tolle, and number 1 being the Dalai Lama. And so they are all just pure positivity, bursting with love. And so they are living at the highest frequency there is, 700 to 800. Back to visualization and self-healing. When we visualize and we pray and we want to self-heal ourselves, or we want to use visualization, to manifest something that happens to be something that we really feel that we dream of, we want, and we need, we have the power within our minds to create that. I'm going to mention and talk about how I self-heal myself, my family, and my animals, and how it works for me. What I do when I want to self-heal myself is, let's say I have a toothache and my tooth is giving me a lot of problems and it's really painful. I'll gargle with salt water and I'll do what I have to do and the pain won't go away. So what I do is I close my eyes, I visualize a light. It could be any color, pink, white, blue, whatever color that resonates with you. And you imagine it as your healing light. And what I do is I imagine that light just swarming and covering and going through wherever the pain is at, where I'm feeling. And I imagine it healing. There's no wrong way to visualize as long as you're imagining yourself healing. And the most important part is you want to imagine the end result as if it is already healed. And it does something to your body when you do this. It'll start feeling a little better. You imagine the end result and you imagine yourself healed. And the greater your visualization and the greater your imagination, the more potent it will be, but it'll still work regardless of how good you think you are at it. And so anyway, so something like that, when I really give it all my love and power and I imagine that, I really can make the pain go away. It's happened with my knee, it's happened with headaches. So for all you people out there who aren't used to visualizing and imagining, let's just do a little example. Close your eyes and imagine the look of a lemon. Imagine taking a bite of that lemon and tasting that lemon. And how does it taste in your mouth? Feel the sensation of everything, the sight, the taste. What do you feel? You know, that's a good way to practice. You can practice with little things like that, and you'll kind of understand. I get a little sour taste in my mouth when I imagine biting on a lemon or an orange or anything. So you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. And when you visualize, you want to use all your 5 senses as vivid as you can. And you can just practice a little bit. Then once you feel that you kind of understand and you're feeling it a little bit, the next step, you want to go somewhere where you're in private, no one's going to bother you, you're in solitude, and relax. So breathe a few times. Breathing's always good. Then once you feel like you're in a relaxed state, light a candle, put some sage around you, whatever helps you calm down. Then you're in the right mindset right now to get ready for your visualization. I'll say if somebody out there has knee pain and it's giving them a lot of trouble, well, close your eyes and imagine the pain going away. And then you want to imagine it completely healed, as if the pain is just completely gone. It might sound kind of far-fetched for a lot of people if you've never done it before, or you don't understand, or you don't believe it. And I ask you all to put your skepticism aside just for a little bit. We're always going to be skeptical about something. Just put it aside for a little bit and try it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. Just something to gain. The first thing I ask you is to put that aside and believe. That go into it with a good mindset and just do it. There's many books out there about self-healing. There's so much on the topic. I like the Silva method. I read that book, and it's a very interesting book about a man named Jose Silva, and he's the one who started the whole phenomenon with visualization, when he truly got it to work and got widespread on how you can heal with the mind. His daughter Laura Silva has now took over the company, and they help people around the world. One thing that he said that I always remember is how skin is the most susceptible organ to visualization. Every part of your being, visualization is good for all of it, but the skin is the most susceptible part, which is good news for anybody that wants to heal any skin ailments. But in general, it is good for everything. I can't tell you enough how wonderful the mind is and how powerful it is, and you don't have to just take my word for it. There's many studies, like I told you, and scientists can't even deny it, like I said. So really, I urge you all to just try to understand your own healing properties. Although we're gonna need to see doctors sometimes, and I understand that, look into it, do research, and know that you don't always just have to depend on somebody else. You can do a lot for yourself. Remember, if it comes from love, it is the most powerful thing. And I only wish love to all of you and healing to all of you. And whatever you are going through right now, I just want you to know that you're not alone. All of us have our own sort of problems and our own sort of pain. But don't suffer alone. Get help. Pray, whether religious or not. And just know that we, as a whole being, this mind right here, holds so much power. It is a treasure box, really. Just got to learn how to use it. And it took me a long time to learn how to use it. But I'm happy to say that I've come a long way, and I'm using it for the more positive today. Take care, you guys. I really appreciate you checking out my video, and hopefully you'll join me next time. And much positivity, blessings, and abundance to you all. Take care, you guys. Bye.